best game of football we've witnessed?
Without doubt. It was stunning, wasn't it? Oh, it reminded me a lot of Burnley that did today. We just side to side, no real conviction going forward, and we just couldn't seem to get the ball in the back of the net. It was really, really frustrating. Brighton come today with the objection to shut up shop and get a point. And I think there's some lessons to be learned from that today. They showed how to defend and how to keep a clean sheet. Lessons learned from Wembley, maybe. But it was frustrating. But credit to Brighton, they did the job that they wanted to do.
Yeah, I would say credit to Brighton, but it was just so anti-football. I know Sarri said that we're anti-football this season, but at least we attempted to score a goal. I don't think they had a shot on target or a shot at goal. It was just 11 men behind the ball. But, I've said it previously, we knew this was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, so it's down to Nuno to set up, to try and, counter that.
It is, and when you've got a 38-year-old at right back for Brighton in Bruno, why are you not targeting that as your main source of outlet? Skip past him. With age comes wisdom, but you can beat that wisdom with pace. And Vinagre for me should have started today. That was a big downer. He's the player in form at the moment, and I don't understand why he isn't starting.
I would have gone with the same we had played against Cardiff, with Adama on right wing back and then Vinagre at left wing back, because they were going to do the same. We knew we were going to have a lot of ball. We could have got at them. So it's frustrating. But Gibbs White came in, Bennett came in. Do you think that was the right call?
Yeah, definitely. Things need to be changed up. I thought Gibbs White had a really good first half, and in the second half he just seemed to run out of steam a bit. The one thing that does frustrate me, and a lot of fans around me, is he opens his body up all the time and he lets the ball roll away 2 or 3 yards. And if you've got space, great. But every time he does it, the players are around him and he tends to lose the ball a lot. But I thought in the first half he was the one creating the chances and we were flowing forward with him. But in the second half it just became more side to side and there was no outlet. And then to bring Adama on with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What is the point? And that's what frustrates me about when you look at the dynamic of the team. It doesn't change when we bring a sub on. It's same formation, we're just going to throw another player on and it's almost a like for like replacement. But really, I know people are whinging saying, the season's over. Come on. 2 years ago, would you have loved to have been in this situation where you're moaning about a 1-1, a 0-0 draw at home to Brighton?
I agree to a certain extent, but you can't rest on your laurels. We're here for a reason, and 0-0 against Brighton when they've even laid a glove on us, it's poor, and we should expect better. They spent a lot of money. We'll be spending a lot of money next season. It has to be better than that. I agree. It's been a fantastic season. It could have been a lot better with the win at Wembley, but the past few weeks has been quite deflating, really.
It has, and I think that there is still a bit of a hangover amongst the supporters and the club as a whole over Wembley. It was a devastating blow for us. But looking towards the summer, of course there will be investments, and I have full faith in Nuno to bring in the players that he thinks will take us as that next step forward.
Where do you think we need to strengthen, though? What positions?
I think we definitely need a new centre half. We're not comfortable in that right centre back position at the moment. And it all depends on the formation. Does he go 4-4-2? Does he go 4-3-3? Does he stick with the current formation of 3 at the back? It all depends on his vision to go forward. I
don't think we need 3 at the back against a team like Brighton. What's the point in having 3 centre halves? Cody's distribution was poor again. I don't think he's up to the standard that we should be. I think we won't be surprised to see him replaced next season, but
I think that's a bit harsh because he has been outstanding for most of the season, and he's had 2 games post-Wembley where you've thought the distribution just isn't there today. And it is frustrating, but it's very easy in football when you're watching just to think, that's rubbish, that's no good, get him off. But you've got to remember what that player has delivered in terms of performances, in terms of effort throughout the season, and you can't knock his dedication towards the football club. But in terms of recruitment, I also think another midfielder we're lacking in terms of energy going forward, and definitely another striker as well. If God forbid if anything happened to Jimenez, and he was quiet today, and if nothing happened to Jimenez, we'd be in a huge amount of trouble. Bakar's doing well at Coventry. Does he come back and have a future at the club in the summer? It depends. The summer will be big for the club, and whether that's youngsters from the under-23s making that step up at the likes of Niall Ennis, can they make the step up? I know people have been quick to say, get him in, we need a striker. No, it's not as simple as that. It is a big step up. But I've got full faith in the board and Nuno to get it right.
Sum up today's game in one word.
Boring. It was absolutely boring. The amount of time.
Absolutely boring.
Side to side. I'm just glad I'm going home to watch the boxing and for a Dave Allen
win.
Dave Allen
Happy
knockout.
the Rhino.
Indeed, the White Rhino knockout tonight.